everybody, this is Sherry with CPR, Craft, Pray, Repeat, and I am so tickled over these ornaments, or they're tags actually, but can definitely be used as ornaments, that I wanted to share them with you in hopes that if you want to make these, there's still these snowflakes that you can find at your Dollar Tree, and I'm going to show you the ones that I purchased. And there were a couple different kinds, and they look like this, and it's the 6-piece ones. The 3-piece ones are too big. The 10-piece ones are smaller and would still work, but I like this size. I got them in white and I got them in clear right there, and I used a 2 1/4 inch circle punch. I inked all the way around the edges, and then used my Peachy Keen face assortments. I used the Snow Cutie face assortment, and I used that one right there. I used the biggest one. Let me show you. They come like this with different sizes. I used the biggest one in the set. Now, if you get the 10-pack, you may be able to use the smaller ones down here. I'm not sure about that. So I used the Snow Cutie face assortments, the winter face assortments, and I used this. Now I'm going to show you again what I did to this one, and I'm sorry for all the crinkling. You can see that crack right there. It's not a crack. I actually cut that part of my stamp. Let me take it out of the plastic so it's easier for you to see. I actually cut that part of my stamp right there, and you can take it completely off if you didn't want the pipe, which I actually did on a couple of these, and I'll show you that. This is the one with the pipe, and this is the one where I took the pipe off, and then all I did was draw another little piece of coal and the little the little line for the cheek. And that was how I did that one. And then the last one that I used is called Frosty Friends Face Assortments. And if these are still available, I will link them. This one has 2, and I used that one right there. And absolutely loved how they turned out. And I had so much fun. I colored them up with my Copics, which was super easy. I used W8, 6, and 4 for the pipe. And then I used YR4 and 07 for the nose and the carrots. That was it. That was all the coloring that was done on them. I chalked their little cheeks. So, I mean, I'm not very good at freehanding anything, but these are something that you could definitely do. And I also have those little eyes that I use for my Santas, and you could definitely, I got a couple of them right here. You could definitely take the circle, put it on there. Here's your 2 little eyes. Well, let's turn it the right way. There's your 2 little eyes, and you could use, if you have a die that has an oval, a small oval, that would be perfect for eyes. Draw the little circle if you want, instead of the carrot nose if you feel like that might be too hard for you. And then draw the little sticks, or draw just a little wonky line for a smile. And so you don't have to have, what I'm trying to get is you don't have to have those Peachy Keen faces to make these tags, because I think they're adorable. And these were the first ones I did. I'm going to come back and show you the second ones. And I'm even more excited about them. So hang on and I'll be right back. Before I show you the next ones, I wanted to point out with this one, and I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick it up, but I used the Spectrum Noir glitter ink on him. Whatever, and absolutely love the shimmer that it put on that one. It really makes it stand out. Absolutely love it. This one is probably the simplest of the faces. That would be easy for anyone to do. but that shimmer just, oh my golly, it makes such a difference, and I really love it. And wanted to point that out because that is the one, I only did it on this one. And I will say that I forgot to mention also that I punched out 2 1/4 inch circle, and then this is the 110 pound Recollections cardstock, and I still doubled it to make it nice and thick, because when you put this shimmer on, it it kind of can warble the paper. But with all of them I did it, because if you didn't double the circle, you could see the outline of the snowflake underneath. So that was important, and I wanted to point that out. And I'll be right back. Alright guys, here's the next one. I love it. This is where I used the one that did not have the carrot nose, because it would not cover up or it would be too much in the space. Can you see the nose? I love it. It is one of the gumdrops I bought from Hobby Lobby, and I don't have the package that they came in, but they look like this. Don't ignore that, that's for something else. They came on a big long string, and I bought them so that I could use them in the mason jar tag that I had. And they just turned out to be perfect little carrot noses, and I fell in love. And so I just inked around the edge again. I stamped it, but I just wiped off the nose so that it wouldn't go, onto the image. And then glued this on, and it's the exact same thing, same design. Now I did only use the one face, and I mean, I could have wiped off the carrot if I wanted to, but I just like the symmetry of this one. And look how cute that little nose sticks out. I laughed so hard. I was like, oh my golly. I was so tickled. I absolutely fell in love. And then I thought, oh, I think I can make this one better. So here's my snowman. Hang on, and I'll be right back. I'm back. I was so tickled with these. I asked my husband to pick up another bag of snowflakes, or box, and he came home with the white ones. Well, the circle didn't show up as well on the white. And I thought, oh man, I was really bummed. And I was like, what am I going to do? And I decided to turn them into gingerbread. I used the Snow Rider to put the gingerbread, or the icing around the cookie. Here is the same stamp set that I showed you earlier, the Snow Cutie face assortment right there. And so I used that one on all of the gingerbread, chalked their little cheeks, put the icing around, and then I didn't even show this. On the back is your to and from. And again, I doubled this one as well because I didn't want to see any of the outline kind of pushing through the paper. So, I mean, totally adorable. Absolutely, I'm like over the moon, tickled, excited about these. And for these ones, I used the red and green gumdrops for the little noses. And I kept the orange ones for the snowmen, which I'm not going to have enough. I had my husband, or my daughter, go to another Dollar Tree because my husband picked up the only pack they had at ours to get me a couple more packs so I can make these hopefully for my craft fair next year. And but if you want to make them this year, let me just give you a couple tips. First off, do your face. And again, I doubled this, especially this one because it's not near as heavy, this craft cardstock. And doubled it up, stamped the face, chalked the cheeks, did the icing, sat it aside, let it dry. Then I put the face on, and I put a acrylic block over top of it, and actually one of my punches so that it would really press it down while I went to the next one. because I was doing them assembly line style. Then I flipped it over, did the to and from on the back of all of the tags. Again, put an acrylic block on it with my punch, and, you know, went to the next one. Now, the first one I did, I was so tickled with this idea that I put the face together. Well, then you couldn't flip it over and put any weight on the back to do the to and from part. So do your face, set it aside, let it dry. It takes about 30 minutes. Bring it back, glue it on, you know, put some weight on there to hold it down so it dries good to the plastic. Flip it over, do your to and froms, then come back, as no matter how tempted you are, because they're so cute, to do the gumdrop, do it last. Because if not, then it just gets in your way while you're working on everything else. And so, here's my snowman. There's my gingerbread. And you can see, I mean, the snowman stands out on the clear, but he did not stand out as much. Even with inking, he didn't stand out as much on the white. So, when I had him, I thought, I got to come up with something. And so that's what I did. I absolutely love them. I got the gumdrops, if you're interested, at Hobby Lobby, back where they have all those little ornaments and candies and things for the tiny trees. It's usually right on the very end. In the store I go to, it's right on the end, right next to the Christmas trees, facing the Christmas trees. But, and I don't have the name of the stupid thing. I can't think of it. I'm sorry, guys. But it's with the stuff for the little trees. Little tiny, you know, things. And where the candy canes and all them are at, there's little tiny candy canes. See? That's where the gumdrops are. And, but I absolutely love them. I wanted to get this out to you now so that you can go and get these snowflakes and the gumdrops and things if you're interested. Make sure you get the ones that have the 6-pack. Because the 3-pack are just way too big. They're gigantic. They're over 6 inches. And, but that's it. I wanted to get this out to you and share it with you so that you could go get the stuff to make some for this year for your Christmas tags if you're interested. I hope that you like them. Let me know which is your favorite, whether you like just the plain stamped images, whether you like the snowman with the nose or the gingerbread. Let me know which is your favorite. And also, let me know if you think it would be alright to put the snowman on these white ones. I don't see well, so I was leery. So let me know what you think. I would appreciate that. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do so. And remember to practice your CPR. Craft, pray, repeat. Thanks for visiting me today, and happy crafting. Love you all. Bye.